Yo guys, so today we are going to talk more on royalties na venye mnaweza earn from royalties as music artists in Kenya, in Tanzania, in Uganda, and in East Africa. So today we are going to discuss matters Kenyan music industry mainly, and we are going to talk on investment, innovation, and the key to long-term success in the music industry. So I am my brother Famous over here. You are going to interact on 1 and 2 question and answer session to reply and to make more more meaningful understanding to you, the viewer, to you, the artist, and any person who is involved in the music and art industry. So welcome to our vlog. Before we continue, kindly subscribe and turn on the post notification. Yeah.
Okay, my name is Famous, and in today's topic tutaongelea about Kenyan music industry in general, venye artists can earn a lot of money, and tunaweza peana some reasons why, like in Kenyan music, like aufai ku rely on music as your like general income. So our topic itakuwa like tutakuwa tuna discuss in general. So it's like I'm going to ask Merrick some few questions, like, so how do you see Kenyan music industry in 10 years?
The Kenyan music industry in 10 years should be doing good, but if we continue with the same trend that we have right now, we'll still remain stagnant. And the problem we mainly have currently is that the major artists, the commercial artists already, do not want to help the upcoming artists know the really correct channels of how to make music and have the music business involved. Because if one of our Kenyan artists, Dr. Pizzo, once to take and like what, like, if our Gengeton artist would be being paid by the views they get on YouTube, they would be extremely very rich, because most of the Gengeton songs are past 2 million views, right? And you'll find an artist who is is well off already, and none of his views has even hit 1 million views, and he's been in the music industry ever since. I would not want to mention names, but if you are bright enough and you know the music industry in Kenya, you can check out some artists who have never hit 1 million views, but they're living a good life as musicians. Yeah. So these are the matters we're going to discuss and to help you through and to just broaden your mind.
So what is the difference between a commercial music and a hype song?
So we have hype songs, we have commercial music. A hype song is a song that you will hit for a period of time, and mainly business, those who go buy commercial music, most of them don't listen to a song that was a hit in a 1 month time. You know, most of them will listen to a song that someone will come to realize of a song 2 years later after it came out. Another person will hear a song 1 month after it came out. This is the problem with hit songs. Hit songs are prone to losing revenues because of, one, it is something that is abrupt and is uncontrollable. Like your song hits on TikTok and everyone is hyping to it on TikTok. You look at the fun and you follow the hype instead of following the correct channels that you're going to use to like get the money of the music and the proper promotional means to make this song last for the next like 5-10 years, you know. So you'll find a hit song hitting for like a period of 2 months, it's done, it gets you some money, it's not really a lot, and that's the end of it, you know. So but we have a song that will last for the next 10 years. After 10 years it becomes an old school song now. After that time it dies completely and someone hypes it again. After some time it again comes. Yeah, we all know a song Fililinda. No one knew it ever existed. including me. I never knew it existed. But right now we know it. Someone just comes and hypes to it, and people now just vibe to it. This is a song that maybe I did perform long time in. Yeah, and that song won't earn according to the hype it currently has. So that simply shows hype doesn't mean you get the moolah. We have commercial songs. We have a commercial song that will get 500,000 views, and this will be equal to a song that has 3 million views on YouTube. They earn the same. And these 500,000 views can be performed to some 10 people who will pay over 100,000 for you, and we have your hype song which you're going to perform to 100,000 people, and you'll be paid 50,000. You understand? Yeah. So it doesn't matter how hype your song is. Target audience is always the first key to success. Yeah.
And we also have challenges that have long dominated the industry, persists despite publicized efforts to undertake reforms. For example, in royalty payments, like the one which the government reform ilikuwa inaitwa MCSK, then ikakuwa the song, okay, so inaitwa kisogo. Like ni challenges gani zenye zinaoka?
The CMOS, you were talking about the CMOS.
Yes, with the CMOS management organization.
Yeah, with the CMOS, one problem, CMOS is like MCSK, and we have more CMOS in Kenya, and the Association for Music Producers and all that. Okay, so this is how CMOS work. CMOS should have an automated system, which we don't have in Kenya. In Kenya, someone will walk into your room where you have your music played and ask you for a fee. Yes, this fee may get to the office, yeah. But how now do you distribute it to an artist and know this artist was played this number of times, this artist was played this number of times? Because with the CMOS should be the one helping the industry grow generally. Because in like a country like USA, if you use someone's track, you are going to be charged really heavily, you understand? Even if you copy part of the lyrics or anything related. But in Kenya, we are just there, like, is the musician, is the art industry trying to control everything themselves. If someone copies your beat, you go for a takedown. You don't go for us, you don't sort maybe something like a quote or anything like that, you understand? So these are the drawbacks we really have. Technology, there is no automation in anything, everything is done manually, and if we continue like this, nothing is going to change. Even if we get the best person to manage MCSK, without automation and proper recording, like these artists perform like this perform like this, we are never going to have the best out of MCSK. So it's automation, everything, and technology should be fully applied in the process of registration, managing the statistics, the analytics, and all that. So that will help with the CMOS. Yeah.
So is Kenyan music suitable for income generating venture?
Yeah, we have artists who are doing music business. Understand? Yes, and we have. You'll be hitting on your screen, you will be having 1 million views, but now there's an artist who gets 50,000 views, for example, and this artist is performing for a group of people who are ready to pay for that music, you understand? But you, with your 1 million views, your audience is not even having enough money. For example, let's say, I won't be criticizing Gengeton, but this is all I say to every artist doing Gengeton. Gengeton is a genre of music mainly listened to by people from the age of 18 to 24 years. Yeah? Because YouTube won't allow you to sign into their, if you're below 18. So that's why I'm using 18. So if you're under 18, I'm so sorry. You're listening to this. So Gengeton is mainly listened to on stream. It's mainly listened to by people between 18 to 24 years. This is an age group of people who are in high school, campus, you are in high school, if you are not, you are in campus, mainly in campus. These are people who don't have the ability to maybe do things like purchasing music. Yes, we know they can purchase music, but these are people who have, the brain. Yeah? These are people who will be looking for ways to get this music at a cheaper means, the cheapest means possible, so that they don't even spend a cent. They don't even use their bundles to listen to your song. They go to the Wi-Fi to listen to your song, and that's an effect. When we have someone who does music listened to by people over 30 years or 20, just over 25 years, these are people who are in the working class. Most of them are ready to buy music just to support, that relation between the artists. They can at least purchase music, you understand? So that's why this music for every age group, there are people who earn music, who get real money from music in Kenya. Well, we have people who have hype songs but no money totally. This is mainly by the age group listening to your song. Yeah. So move also with your age group. If you know last year you're performing for certain, don't have one style repeatedly, you understand? Try to have a larger audience. Try to make everyone occupied under your umbrella, under your entertainment umbrella. So that would help really big with so in Kenya we have artists who earn from music, that we want to deny, and we have artists who get nothing from music. Especially if you want to do everything for yourself, I'm so sorry. You must, anything successful, you must involve a team. Yeah.
So does corruption affect music industry in Kenya?
Yes, corruption affects music industry in Kenya, mainly because we don't have the systems to manage all this. Because what if we had things like statements at the end of every month, statements at the end of every quarter, statements at the end of every year? It doesn't have to be monthly. It should be at least annually. Like, see how many of your songs were played and all that across how many media stations. So this will help you even in planning your media tours and all that. You understand? So corruption is involved in almost all sectors in Kenya, and it's affecting us big because people have even had the mentality that nothing can be done for free. Yeah, and this gives a lot of challenge to those who want to be clean off and be very clean in doing business. You understand? So yeah, it has turned to that. Kenya has turned to that, so that people want to give you kitu kidogo, always the chai and all that. So music industry has a lot of corruption involved. The art industry generally. For someone to have an interview with you, you have to pay. For one to host you anywhere, you have to pay. For one to book you for a show, you have to pay. Like you guys have to divide everything and everything. Well, we have a team that completely does nothing. We have intermediaries who completely do nothing, who don't completely nothing. Like you have an event and an intermediary just comes by and say, yeah, I know, Nani. So you'll give me 30%, you take the 70%, and all. Now money comes from there, you have to give this person money. Yeah, I understand. All that intermediary thing. Yeah, in Kenya corruption is affecting the art industry completely. I don't want to finger point to other companies, and this is because of so many reasons, but corruption is a great factor. Yeah, people want to pocket everything.
So let's go to Gengeton. Like what unasema Gengeton imekufa, and how tunawezaje change the negative attitude about Gengeton?
First, Gengeton has an audience, and respect that audience. It's a big audience, not a small audience. Now, don't make your fellow countrymen like go broke in the name of you're saying this is bad, because you have an audience that just listens to people. Yeah, you've said Gengeton is bad, so stop listening to it. Because right now a Gengeton song will come out, but I'll have a bad feeling listening to it in public. because of fear of being others being judgmental, you understand? Like so you listen to Kenyan music, you understand? So this is our thing, and the only best way is to embrace them and to nurture them into whatever we want them to be. Niger music, when it started, it was very raunchy, you understand? Niger music was very raunchy, by the way. When it started, it was dancehall, it was raunchy, it was the Jamaican culture. We won't say we have dirty music, but we also have the culture, you understand? So we have like the Jamaicans, they do all that because that's their culture. They have the party culture kind of thing, you know. Kenyans are pretenders. We have the party culture, but we don't want to embrace it in any way, and we don't want to nurture our artists to be in that way, so that our GDP as a country also rises. So it's upon us to embrace our thing, and the negativity thrown maybe to genres like Kenyan. This is just a general. If you don't want to listen to it, there's no one forcing you to listen to it. So it has its audience. Respect the audience. Let the audience listen to it. If you like pop, go listen to pop. If you like hip hop, go listen to hip hop. If you like gengeton, listen to gengeton. If you like bongo, listen to bongo. Because imagine, bongo has a lot of streams, but you have people who say, if you listen to bongo, you are bongolala. But ziko na streams, no. So we have to embrace our own thing. The media needs to really support the music industry in Kenya. Yeah, that's the only way we're going to make it big.
Okay. Nimekuwa nikiobserve that some artists wamekuwa wameshindwa kutake advantage ya digital stores. Unaona wengi wanakimbilia about YouTube. Unaona YouTube iko na pesa. Na unaweza waambiaje about advantage ya digital stores over YouTube?
We are Dapstrem first. We work as an MCN, and this enables you to earn money on YouTube firstly, and we also get involved in digital distribution. I wouldn't say people to run away from a platform or another, but I'll take it in a neutral way, so that to tell you maybe the advantages and maybe some of the drawbacks of the various stores. So Spotify, for example, it's in Kenya currently. This is among the top paying streaming platforms that your music should not be missing on. And a mentality of how you upload your music on YouTube, this is not an exact means of how you're going to upload your music on Spotify. To get on Spotify, you have to use a digital distributor. So you must involve a digital distributor to get your music on all the digital platforms. We submit music to the profiles and not accounts. So it's upon you, the artist, to claim an account of your profile. So firstly, Spotify pays best according to the statistics. iTunes pays well. YouTube pays. Tidal, Deezer pays really good. Boomplay pays. And if you get some little amount from all these stores, at the long last you'll have your song having some good amount generated, because someone is going to listen to your music on Boomplay, someone is going to access your music on YouTube, someone is going to prefer iTunes, Spotify. So where your listener is always different. Not everyone listens to music on YouTube. Some goes on the other platforms. So it's time artists take advantage of the digital stores, and submit their songs to the digital stores.
Pia nimekuwa nikiona observation nyingine, artists fail to pay for, artists fail to distribute their song because wanaona distribution is unafaa ulipie na mamako ikuwe distributed. So is that true?
Okay, we have various companies that work differently in different means. We have a company that is going to charge you to get your song there. This is just for the workmanship. Like, I get your song to the store, so at least pay me something. Understand? But then we have someone who is going to say, okay, I'm going to put it up for you for free, but then I'm going to take this percentage and to take this percentage. So those are two different terms that a company decides. But music distribution from the distributor's end can be done freely. Understand? But for workmanship, you have to pay the percentage and the royalties and the fee. Maybe if there is a fee to be distributed for, you have to pay for it. Or if you decide on the percentage, it's based on the company. It's company based. But there's a free and there's pay. So no worries. Yeah.
Okay, so kwa part ya media and corporate, like media, I feel like media haisaidii artist like wakue in somewhere wanafaa kue, like ukiangalia huko kwa streets kuna good music, but due to media, like media hawasaidii like venye inafaa ikue. So like media imekuaje a disadvantage to artists?
Unajua, media means so many things. So as an artist, you should not take media like, for example, a certain TV station or a certain radio station. Media right now is really huge because we have social media, we have the mainstream media, the TV media, and we have so many media is broken down into so many channels currently, and you can get onto the street, the bloggers, the vloggers. So the problem in Kenya is that when we have a blogger who has a name or a vlogger who has a name, that person perceives himself as he or herself that he has made it in life already and does not need these young people, you know. But it is always a fact that if you help someone rise, this person will help you. And when you have people you came from in the same background and you all came from somewhere, you have the respect, you have the love, you have the brotherhood, the sisterhood. And so I would encourage the media to, the bloggers, the vloggers, have stories like when someone is in studio, for example, post that clip on Instagram. That is a private information that has been shown to the public that there's music being made. And as the media, you should pick that information and make it go at least viral. And this is beneficial to the artist and you as the media's growth. Understand? Because this media can be changed later to advertisement, to platforms, advertisers will choose you, product endorsements and all that, you understand? So it will be a help situation to everyone. Yeah, you have helped someone rise, and the person will have helped you also create your good platform that can have all this business coming in later.
And what about corporates?
The corporate is a different thing. And the corporate, getting into the corporate is you must have an exclusively original content, good content, create really content that has an audience that is visible to everyone, like this person has an audience. Understand? Yeah. So that one will attract the corporate. The corporate looks just like any other human being. You will see someone, what will make you pick that person over another person? You see? There are different reasons. You'll have known this person has an audience and I know, and I'm sure of the audience listening to the person and following the person. Yeah.
So with no question, like, so unaweza ambiaje an artist an overview like inaweza lead to, or like unaweza ambiaje Kenyan music industry inaweza lead to long term success in short, like upatiane overview.
So in Kenya, first of all, the music you release should you should go over your lyrics over and over, because in music something that, like the internet will never like always forget. Someone will follow a lyric you wrote back 8 years ago, you understand? And this is going to affect your branding, and so branding is the first matter to any artist, any creator. So check your branding, check what content you produce, and you'll be good. Yeah. So the best advice for long-term success: invest. Whenever you get money from music, don't spend it. Najua loku ni maana, lakini usitumie pesa yote like kwa loku, unaona? Spend, at least have something kwa savings zako, and invest more. So that's the real deal, like for now. Yeah.
So we have come to an end of our topic today. So usisahau subscribe, like and share. And if kama uko na any questions yenye unataka kutuuliza, unaweza comment on the section below. So being no other topic to discuss, see you next time.
Kindly subscribe to Dapstrem Entertainment. Follow us on all social media. And until next week, next week we'll be discussing more on how to distribute your music using the new distribution portal on www.distribution.dapstrem.co.ke. So keep it thumbs up, give us a thumbs up, subscribe, turn on the bell notification, and see you next time. Peace.